Hey guys, Aaron here. Welcome to, Thursday's Mario Kart 8 DX stream. Hope you're all having a good day. So as usual for Thursdays, I will be doing the tournament. Top left of the screen is where you're going to find the tournament ID. Turn that off real quick. Hey Alan, hey Peter Plays, Creeper Dude, Mario World, wow. Hey True Pixel, how's it going guys? So I'm going to just jump straight onto online. Alan, yeah, I've done a bit of testing. I believe the sync is going to be good. So let's see how that goes. Right, okay, so hey there Ian, welcome to the stream. You know what, I'm going to jump straight into the tournament. See if anyone's going to be there already. Probably not, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Wow, a bit of Mario World. I was kind of messing around with a SNES emulator a few weeks ago. Just thinking about doing like a Mario World stream, something like that. And so I got a bit of practice in. Still a great game. But I need to get a bit more practice in if I do a stream. Hey Eric, you just got home from work. Awesome. Yeah, I pretty much got home myself, so let's do this. Okay, so it does appear I'm the only one here. I'm going to hold on a minute. If not, I'm going to just jump into a global match, something like that. See how we get on. Ghostfire Blaze, welcome. Of course you can join. I am waiting in the tournament room right now. All good to go. Oh, you got an emulator as well, Creepy Dude? Well, the thing is, I mean, the Super Nintendo Classic, it's coming out in a couple of months. So, of course, I could wait till then. I've also got like a Raspberry Pi with a whole load of emulators on anyway. Which is probably the cheapest option of doing that if you don't want to use like emulator on a PC. I was talking to True Pixel earlier. I mean, if you want to play a Nintendo game nowadays on emulator, it's very difficult to get hold of that ROM. Even though, how many times has Nintendo released the same games? I've probably got at least two or three copies of Mario World, be it on the Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, the Virtual Console, stuff like that. Ian, you got the golden cart. Well done, mate. I've still got to get that achievement, I guess. Yeah, true. It seems like Nintendo are really cutting down on allowing people to download the ROMs. I mean, at the end of the day, they're only going to be protecting their own property, so I can understand that, but still. When you already own at least one copy of a game, you kind of feel like it's not too bad to, you know, download a copy for yourself, use on an emulator. Especially if you do what you do, Tree Pixel, where you do like the randomised seeds, things like that. You can't really get away with doing that on a real console, so I kind of get your point there. So Ian has indeed got the gold cart. Will I be able to catch up with him? That is the question. I should have used that red shell. Shocking. Yeah, I mean, what was it? Last year there was that whole Metroid AM2, and it was like a fan remaster, I guess. It would still work on the original console. But Nintendo took it down, and people were like, why? Why do this? You know, it's a 20-year-old game. And it's only been, the past... since E3, actually. Where, you know, they've already worked on their own remaster. So I understand why they did that. Don't hit me. I didn't realise I was in first there. Shocking. And now I'm getting plastered in red shells. Eric, yeah, I must still have a load on the hard drive. I'm pretty sure I had some CD-ROMs from like at least 5 years ago with all the games on it. So I think I'll be good. The thing is, you know, with the internet, never say never. There's always ways to find this stuff if you really try. Okay, we've got 2 blue shells. So I don't think that's going to help me out in this case, though. Please, no. I was going to say, I can't let Bullet Bill pass me. Hey, Zachary, welcome to the stream. See you later, Peter. Might see you in an hour. Ah, you lied about Exeter. Did you know you were going to Southampton or what? Or were you told Exeter? Or was it a change, last minute change? But even so, I don't think I've never been... I don't think I've gone to Southampton. Could be wrong there. Maybe when I was younger, but still. Ian, well done, well done. Right, what are we going to have up next? Bowser's Castle, probably. Ah, Shawnee, hey there. For some reason, I can't hear the audio. I was going to say, please tell me I've got nothing wrong with the audio this time. Hey there, Newclare, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a... Well, hope you had a good few days at least. So, Ian definitely has taken advantage of that gold cart. Doing a pretty good job of it as well. I'm not going to lie. But missed the double items. Unlucky. So, second place. And what was... There were 3 of us, wasn't there? So, maybe I'm going to have better luck here. But Ian definitely is... I can tell Ian has definitely practiced. Yeah. Just trying to dodge these red shells here. If that's possible, even. Shawnee! There he is. That's unusual for Shawnee not to be up in front. I think it's been a few weeks, actually, since Shawnee's been out to play. If I'm correct, he had issues with the internet, so I bet he's been getting some practice in that meantime. Claire, you've been practicing. Awesome. So maybe things will kind of change around for you this time. I hope so. Okay, so Shawnee and Ian definitely way up in front. Is that a horn there? Right, Prana, right, useless. Well, it is useless unless it actually does work, I guess. If someone gets in the way. Two of them? Shocking. Ah, don't worry about it. Everything alright? Yeah, unfortunately as well, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to play Splatoon 2 on Saturday when they do the test fire. But when it does come out next week, I've pre-ordered it, so I'm definitely going to be doing some streams of that. Whether I am actually good or not, that is a whole nother question, but you know what, I'm going to try my best with it. Ah, fair play, Alan. I'm sure Southampton's still going to be great, so a holiday's a holiday, after all. Cool Gamer. Yeah, I was just talking about Splatoon 2, actually. So, hopefully, I'll be doing some streams when that is out, so... Maybe even next Saturday, I'm not really sure, but... I'm hoping to get it on the Friday. But yeah, if I might get a bit of practice in the Friday night. Give it a go Saturday afternoon. Oh, Switch is on charge. Unlucky. But you could still play it, couldn't you? In handheld mode, I guess, but there we go. Right. Which team did I choose? You know what? I loaded the Splatfest up. I wasn't really sure who to go for. As I've said in the stream before, I forget both of the characters' names. I know one of them's Marina. But the other one, I don't know. I prefer Marina's look. But cake or ice cream? It's got to be cake. But I never actually went through and signed up to either. It probably will be cake though. If I'm being honest. But it's a shame cake wasn't Marina. As someone who hasn't really ever played Splatoon before though, how often do you change between sides? Because I remember with the original Splatoon you had like cats versus dogs, stuff like that, and I assumed you could change every week or something. I don't know if that's the case. I'm sure someone will let me know though. Yeah, I mean, True Pixel, I don't know if you used the bikes in Mario Kart Wii, but I always just preferred them. I think that kind of transferred across to this game as well. To get my friend code, what you can do is do !NNID and it will give you the code. You're more than welcome to do it that way. Hey there, evil guest. Is that a bye? Well, thanks for sticking by. Maybe see you another time. Third place still. We got some good players, definitely. Yeah, exactly. I think bikes were overpowered in the Wii version, but you know what? I love using them. Second. I didn't realise that for a second. I was shocked. So sandwiched in between Shawnee and Ian there. Yeah, I mean, in the Wii version, I did enjoy being able to go up the slides, things like that. Or the slopes, rather. Kind of like half pipes. I hope Mount Wario comes up later when there's a few more of us as well. But yeah, I'm kind of glad they removed that for later games, because I kind of found it a bit pointless. Why would you spend so long going up this half pipe trying to get a boost when you could just continue racing? It's quicker. I chose ice, my friend. Nice choice. Ice choice. Now, ice cream cake. Yeah, that is the best of both worlds, to be honest. Joshua, thank you for the sub, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the stream. Right, okay. I might have a chance with us, just us being free here, so... I think last time we played, I did end up doing a stream on Saturday. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. When isn't it, to be honest, but there we go. What happened, Ian? I just saw you fly off the edge there. Right, banana. That's a bit useless. Cool gamer. Yeah, that's cool. As I did say though, you are more than welcome to use my friend code if Eric wants to do the command, if he wouldn't mind. I'm really hoping that, you know, Splatoon 2 is quite a big game. I think it deserves to be. That was lucky. Because, I don't know really, has ARMS done that well? I do see a lot of people talking about it. Is there a lot of streams? I'm not really sure. I haven't really noticed any on YouTube or Twitch for that matter. Right, Ian is up in front. Come on, come on. That was funny. Ah, fair play. I kind of wish I had eyes in the side of my head sometimes, so I could see the screen and the chat box as well. The annoying thing is though, I mean, I've got this new capture card, but which gives a real-time update. So technically, I could actually play it on my PC instead of a second monitor, which I've been doing now. But unfortunately, I've still got issues with... Oh, go, 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 come on. Oh, man. Oh. Right at the end there. What was I talking about? Oh, the capture card. I'm still having problems. I can't use it, so... I'm still using my old one. I need a bit of time. I'm talking like a few hours to sit down, have a real look at it. Hey there, you bot. Welcome. Dino Boss or Dino Boss. Welcome. You bot, have I ever played Mario Kart DS? I lived Mario Kart DS for a long time. I love that game. It looks a bit ropey now, but it was like the first Mario Kart which had online. I used to play my friend Dan, a couple others. Dan actually, he does some live streams, not Nintendo stuff generally, but yeah, but we used to like play online so much, and it's a great game, and I hope a lot of those tracks come out in future Mario Kart, you know, Switch games. Ian, 1 meter before the finish I got hit. I'm telling you now, that was not me. You can't blame me on that one. That was a computer. Right, so... Cheeseland, or Desert Land looks a bit like cheese, I guess. A lot of originality here. They could have just... you know, coloured it grey and called it the moon. It would have still worked, I reckon. Then again, what Mario game has taken place on the moon? Galaxy? Well, you could say galaxy, but some kind of planets, maybe not the moon. I really, really hate that ink. Yeah, I mean, Mario Kart Wii, for a lot of people, was the first Mario Kart game they got into. I mean, what? It sold 35 million copies? It was the highest rate, well, highest selling Mario Kart game rather. Which is kind of weird for me because personally I wasn't a massive fan of the Wii one. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more from it, should I say, but it wasn't a bad game. It just wasn't perfect. Well, What game is perfect? It could have been better though. Right, let's try and take someone out with a fire. Rainbow Road from... I guess that's got the moon on it. You are correct there. Is it actually classed as the moon though, or just some random planet? That was actually a really good track. I kind of wished that maybe they had put that into this game instead of some of the other Rainbow Roads we got. Second. Nice one, Seanie. Takes first. It was the moon, kinda, yeah. Mario Kart DS used to be so lit with friends, especially Waluigi Pinball. That was a great map. Yeah, I totally agree. That was awesome. It was a bit weird though, because you couldn't actually play it in link-up mode, could you? If I'm remembering correctly on that, I was so disappointed that you couldn't do that. Why? I've got no idea. But still. Loving the ears on that other me over there. Not quite sure what he's supposed to be, but what we're going to go with. SNES Rainbow Road was reused 3 times in the series. Yeah, I mean, are we talking even about the Mario Kart Advance there? Yeah, GBA Mario Kart 8 and DX. Yeah, I mean, one of the things I loved about the Game Boy Advance Mario Kart is I got the Japanese version, right, when it first came out. And I played it, and I was like, my mind was blown because it had the Super Nintendo tracks on it. I was like, what? I hadn't heard about it. And I was like, oh man, this is bringing back, you know, good memories. And I played it. I fully completed that game. That was awesome. And eventually I ended up getting the English version. Maybe a little while later. And the weird thing is that I found it so difficult that I can only assume the Japanese version was a bit easier. At least I hope it is. It would be a bit embarrassing if it wasn't, but yeah, that was a great game. Great game. Bunker Bunny. Why? Why would you do something like that? Renuko, welcome to the stream, dude. I hope you're doing well. Ah, Joshua, that was you. Fair play, fair play. I just love how people are creative with the Miis, because I've noticed a lot of like really unique designs, but I've never really tried to do that myself. How could I miss that shortcut? Shocking. Right, come on, creep up a bit. Juicy J up in front. What will Boo bring me? Come on. Fire Flower. Yeah. Awesome. Glad to hear it, dude. Right, 6th. Can I somehow creep up? Probably not. Go, go, go. Oh, why? Why? That is one thing I'd love if you could switch the items around like in Double Dash, because sometimes, like, if I'd got that star first, maybe I would have got to the finish line a little bit quicker. Maybe not, but still. Jason, I really need to get a Switch. Do so, man. I must admit, I love the Switch. I really hope we get a lot more third-party games. Unless Nintendo is going to get a really good game out monthly. Which is all good as well, but third-party stuff is always welcomed. I haven't even turned my PS4 on for so long. Ozcat, welcome. How's it going, dude? Alan, guess what? I'm very tempted to live stream Mario Kart Wii custom tracks sometime. Give it a go, dude. Why not? I'm sure there is an audience for that. One day I will perhaps try something like that if I can get it all set up on my Wii. Sean Bond, thank you for the sub, dude. Enjoy his stay. Right, here we go. Here we go. That was poor. Jonathan, what type of capture card do I use? So, funny thing, I was talking about this earlier. So, I've got an Ava Media LGP Lite, which was pretty cheap, to be honest. And you know what? It's not a bad card. Thankfully, to the kind people from the streams, they did do some donating, and I managed to get myself a really nice capture card, Elgato HD 60 Pro. That one fits right inside the PC, whereas the LGP Lite is a USB device. But the problem is I have issues with it on my PC. So I'm going to have to... I really need to spend a few hours trying to figure it out. Because otherwise it's going to seem like a bit of a waste. But thankfully, you know, the old capture device still works alongside. Hey Declan, welcome to the stream. Oh, you only want the Switch for Mario Kart? Maybe it's probably best off you just buying a Wii U. Because you can pick them up pretty cheap nowadays. It's mostly the same. I'm not really sure spending, what, $300-400 or pounds is the wisest idea if the only game you want is Mario Kart. Yeah, the thing is, Jonathan, I've got so many PS4 games and PC games, and you know what? They're just sitting there in their wrapping, and I was really hoping to get Crash Bandicoot, but even if I had got it, it probably would have been sitting there unplayed for the minute. It's just, I'm finding it harder and harder to find time to try other games out, as well as doing videos, but who knows what will happen in the future. 6th. I am getting devastated here, guys. Absolutely doing terrible. Or you guys are doing great. One or the other. Alan, I had the best yesterday of all time. I beat everyone in my go-karting heat. I won a fidget spinner from a penny pusher at Sandown Pier. Oh, man. Go-karting. I'd love to do that again. When was the last time I went go-karting? Probably a mate's stag do a few years back. It was good fun, except for one of them had a pretty serious accident. Totally wrecked the go-kart. Yeah. Fun times. Newclare, what game did you get for the Xbox? I'm glad I'm not the only one, Renuko. What I'm going to do actually is change up, I think, to Metal Mario next time. And go with a Comet. Seemed to do pretty well last time. Ian, don't worry about it, dude. It's it happens, you know. Try not to rage or anything. Remain calm. Put the switch down. And we'll see you another time. Seanie, I can tell, dude. You're thrashing all of us here. Can I lose Luigi, Blabness? I think I could do that. Generally, I don't really mind doing other characters. I'm just not very keen on changing combinations if requested, so... Let's try and take that ramp. Yeah, guys, I've been having some issues with my eyes lately, and believe it or not, I haven't gone to get my eyes checked for a long time. Like, seriously long time. So, I went to get my eyes checked out today. Guess what? I'm getting glasses. Whether I wear them, like, all the time, I'm not too sure. Because I've never needed to wear glasses before, and I've never really liked that idea. Obviously, I've worn sunglasses, things like that, but you can't really compare those. So yeah, whether I'm going to be wearing them on stream, I don't know. But it's definitely going to be a bit weird for me. Hey there, Ninja Boy. Welcome. I'm just really hoping that I chose decent glasses, because I think I made a bad choice after I left the optician. So yeah, it'll be good to see if they sort of help improve my eyesight. You know what, Eric? I mean, for a few years now, right? I'm going to say at least 5 years. My eyes haven't been great. They've been fine, but I thought I've always had pretty good eyesight. But the past couple of years, my left eye has been really bad. Like, I don't know if I've been straining it. I'd have headaches. I don't believe that. Yeah, I'd have headaches. I'd wake up in the morning, my eye like half shut. Stuff like this. And the other week it was just so bad. I was like, I've got to go get my eyes checked. And apparently my left eye is pretty bad. So the right eye could be better. But yeah, it was amazing. Like, I put, when I was getting my eyes tested, I'm sure you guys, some of you with glasses have gone through this, but they put like one of the lens in, and it was like I was watching the world in HD, 4K HD. It was amazing. So in that aspect, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Alan, do I have Skype? I saw your message. I don't actually have it installed. Why is that? True Pixel, I've got glasses, but I never really use them because all I do is makes me see from my left eye. Well, this is the problem, you know. I don't want it to get worse, so I think I'm going to have to start using them. Renuku, yeah, me too. I hope so. Ian, are you sure that was long enough to chill? Hey Peter, Jonathan, thank you for the sub, dude. Enjoy the stream. Second out of nowhere for Renuku. Yeah, you did better than me there. I didn't even get time to change over, did I? Eric, I think you'll suit a pair of glasses. Well, if I do wear them through the streams, you can let me know if I do. I guess to some purpose, right, I avoided going to the optician because, I don't know, maybe I didn't think glasses would suit me, so I kept putting it off, like you do in life, I guess. But, yeah, they look alright. It's just kind of whether I've gone for the right ones or not. We shall see. I don't think they're going to give refunds, though, so... yeah, I'm going to have to wait and see how they look on me. Right. So, I need to do better than 6th. J4, we've got someone new playing. Awesome. Peter, of course you can. Ian, yeah, you've got... Yeah, this is the thing. I'm going to use them. I'm not sure... I'm not sure about when, but especially at work, it's going to take some getting used to, I guess. Right, come on, 9th. You know what? I kind of hope I get something like a bullet bill. I think I deserve it. I'll go for the mushroom. Might help slightly. Green shelled. What a surprise. Oh yeah, the Yoshi gang. I'm with you there, bro. I see you went for the albino Yoshi. Give me something good. No. Why would you give me bananas? But still, that... Third place. I can't complain. Alan, because on all other people's Mario Kart streams I can entertain them. And the streamers... The thing is, right, is... I wouldn't actually mind people coming onto mic, but I have to be a bit careful. I don't know, like, the legalities of under 18s, you know. It all gets complicated. I don't know about that. I'm more than happy to, like, be talking to people that are over 18. But I've got to kind of look after myself as well there. Peter, can we be friends on the Switch? More than welcome. Are they plastic frames or metal? Well, they've got metal at the top, but the bottom doesn't actually have a frame. Which is... I thought it looked quite nice, but one of my mates, he was like, are you sure about that? I think he was joking, but he thought maybe I should have gone for like a full frame or something. I'm going to race in real life on my BMX because I have too much stress. Have a nice day. That sounds like a perfect idea for you. I forgot. Let's have a quick look up the chat. I was trying to see... Oh, Constructor. Claire. I think I've heard of that, perhaps. Right, okay. Didn't we already do this one? Out of 48 tracks, we get a repeat already. So, Red Shell, come on. Sorry, Seanie. It had to be done. I'm sure you'll get your revenge on me. And I definitely will not stay in first place for long. My point exactly there. It's a bit like SimCity. I used to love the SimCity games. It's been a while since I've really got into them. I ended up buying, was it SimCity? It was one of the newer ones that was online only. And there was one called Cityscape. That was a pretty good game as well. But again, I just unfortunately lost interest. Which seems to happen more often than not. It's very hard for me to find games that I really enjoy. Which surprises me why I, you know, love Mario Kart so much. I think it's just down to the short matches. I seem to enjoy games a lot better that you can just turn on for 5-10 minutes per race or level, something like that. But occasionally, you know, a good old proper game is all good as well. What is with these rubbish items? I am getting treated really bad here. How's everyone else doing? Right, that's not bad, that's not bad. Just sneaks in for a fourth there. Ethan, welcome to the stream, dude. C-Bean, welcome. Code is top left of the screen. Okay, right, so I did promise to play as Luigi. Luigi. Definitely going to be front ruins. Ninth place, Renuku. Unlucky. Alan. Sequel to Arms, it should be called Legs. I don't quite think it would have the same ring to it. Peter, sorry, I did promise that I would move on. Ethan, excited for Mario Odyssey. What do you think, dude? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game. You don't really get a good 3D Mario game very often, so... yeah. I just think when's it come out? 27th September. Why couldn't it have been over the summer holidays? That's all I can say. No, it's October, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Maybe there's like a holiday around that time. I must book some time off then. But I definitely would love to stream Odyssey. So it'll be the first time I've done a Mario game like that, really, done a stream. So looking forward to it, definitely. I'm just hoping that I've read interviews that they're taking a lot of inspiration from Breath of the Wild, and it definitely kind of looks a bit like it in ways, with the side quests, purchasing items, stuff like that. I really hope that there still is that magic that, you know, Nintendo put into their Mario games, and they haven't just completely you know, redesign the entire sort of Mario experience. One thing that I do kind of worry about is it does remind me in a way of Mario Sunshine, and that is definitely my least liked Mario game. It wasn't bad, but compared to every other 3D game, it wasn't the best. The GameCube era was a very weird time for Zelda and Mario. Renuku, no worries, dude. Oh, why? You know what? I can't complain. Third place. Luigi for the win. Mario Kart is a great game. I'm with you there, Ethan. Pikachu fan 1000. Welcome to the stream, dude. Enjoy your stay. Seanie with the crown on. We've lost some people already. They've had enough. Right, I'm going to swap out to Metal Mario. And let's go with the off-road. And the Waddle Wing. Eric, you know what? I mean, it was kind of weird because I had an American GameCube. I imported all my GameCube stuff. I'm pretty sure I've got the Four Sword Adventure. The problem with it, though, I played it on my own. I did the first set of levels. It was alright. It was okay. Then I think I had 2 Game Boy Advances. Another friend had one. We all got the link cables. We played it. And it was pretty fun. But for some reason, we never ever played it again. I honestly, I don't know why. It was quite a good little multiplayer game, really. Maybe I'm going to have to get that sorted and maybe play that at some point or do a stream. Because, yeah, I mean, it really looked like the Super Nintendo game. Well, I think. My memory's a bit hazy there. But it seemed alright. I love the fact that when you come off the main map, you went into a room on your Game Boy Advance. In a weird way, you know, that reminds me of the Wii U rather. Nintendo are quite often ahead of their time. Same with Sega to some extent. Again, like Luigi Mansion for the GameCube originally was in 3D. And obviously didn't really work as well. A few years later, the 3DS comes out. Luigi Mansion in 3D. What a twist. Super Yoshi Brother, welcome to the stream. Do not hit me. Metal Mario always seems to go down pretty well with me. Yeah, Declan, it was just weird. I mean, I don't know why I didn't really play it much. But hey, I got the free adapter that you could connect your Game Boy Advance to a GameCube with. Unfortunately, on the same page, that kind of ruined Wind Waker for me. Because every time I went to play Wind Waker, I had to have the Tingle Tuner. And then one day I remember leaving my Game Boy Advance around a friend's house, and I was like, oh, I can't play Wind Waker without that. I need to get all the secrets, need to 100% that game. And yeah, I never picked my Game Boy Advance up for a few weeks, by which point I played something else. I'm terrible at games sometimes. I'll just get really far into them and just drop them like a hat. If you couldn't play and or stream any Nintendo games, what games would you turn to? Probably, I've already streamed some of the Resident Evil games. I still plan to do a Resident Evil 5 stream at some point. Minecraft Creeper, thank you for the sub. And also Humble Bundle, they're giving away, well, for quite a cheap price, Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil 0. Which reminds me, I need to buy that pack after the stream. It's a bargain. Great games. And what other games? Probably stuff like Last of Us, Uncharted, Tomb Raider games. Some of these I might still stream. Because as much as I love Nintendo games, at other points, you know, you might see me playing something quite different. Probably going to be doing a few of those over the summer if I've got time. Eric, I didn't try the one that required multiplayer. Well, it was the GameCube, the standard GameCube Wind Waker. You didn't need it. Oh, sorry. I'm really confused there. Are you talking about the GameCube Four Swords or the Game Boy Advance? But yeah, Wind Waker is a great game. It just come at a time when Nintendo were kind of being rushed to finish the games. A lot of people didn't like the look of it. I think looking back it was the right choice to go with cel shaded graphics. I mean, it still looks pretty good now. And of course you got the HD remake, which bizarrely enough I own 2 copies for the Wii U, so... And I still haven't played it on the Wii U. Wayne did tell me at some point that maybe we could do a stream of Wind Waker, as he reckons he remembers it pretty well. I know he did play it a few months ago as well, but he never did complete it. Yeah, the HD edition, man, that looks awesome, you know. If it wasn't for making it in cel shaded graphics in the first time, it wouldn't have looked even better than it does now. And I mean, I've got Twilight Princess for the Wii U as well, but the graphic, not that I've actually played it for the Wii U, but the graphics just don't look as good of an upgrade. I think Twilight Princess always had that grubby look to it. And yeah, maybe it was missing something. I still really enjoyed it on the Wii, but... but yeah, that kind of shows its age more than Wind Waker does. Oh, you are joking. Come on. Oh, Yoshi, what are you doing to me? Coming here, stealing my items. I love the fact everyone takes a shortcut. Second. Awesome. Seanie for the win again. Ah, yeah, you meant the GBA Four Swords. Yeah. I've got that game still for the Game Boy Advance. It was weird because you had A Link to the Past on the cartridge, but the problem, I completed it on the Game Boy Advance as well. But some of the dungeons were a lot more tricky because of the way they squashed the screen down. I don't think it was the best port ever. It was good. It had a few extras. You should stream Wind Waker. Maybe. Maybe. I choose Forza, Mario Kart and FIFA. I wouldn't mind living with them for a lifelong time. See, FIFA I'm not really into. Forza, I don't mind. Mario Kart, obviously. What others? Need for Speed. There's a new Need for Speed coming out. Later in the year. I definitely would love to give that a go. I'm half tempted to try Battlefields Unknown. I don't really have the cash to spend out at the minute, or time really, but that is another game that I wouldn't mind giving a go. Hey there Remy, hey there Miranda. What a start. What a start, right. Okay, I've got a bit of catching up to do here. Yeah, Remy, that is something you probably want to keep to yourself, dude. I wouldn't really share that around with too many people. If you're comfortable doing that, well, fair play. Right. Yeah, as I said, it's probably not the best place to talk about, but I'm pretty sure there's like support groups you can seek out. Talk to your doctor, something like that. Right, 5th, Alnin. Alnin the Great. Hey there, Oliver. Welcome to the stream. Let's get that. Nice. Remy, it's your birthday tomorrow. Just send me over your card details, man. I'll just happily pay $300 into your account. Yeah, if I had $300 spare, yeah, maybe. But probably not. I hope you have a good birthday anyway, if it is your birthday tomorrow. Right, so J4 is up in front. I'm going to need a mirror. Oh, nice. Oh, you were joking. Come on, come on. Nicely done. Honestly, I thought I was going to get third there. Who've we got? We got Prime Plush. Love the username. Thank you for the sub, dude. Enjoy the stream. We must really be coming up to 1,500 subs, I reckon. It's definitely getting that way. Go easy on me. Well, I'll try. I'm not too sure about everyone else. Have you ever played Kid Icarus Uprising? Would you want a sequel? It was weird, right? I got it for the 3DS. I played it for a few hours. The problem is, I got the old cramp. My hands were cramping. I have got that extra bit of pad for it. It was terrible. My hands were aching. So I stopped playing it, unfortunately. The only game where I got much use out of that extra pad thing was Resident Evil on the 3DS. Would I want a sequel? Maybe. Maybe for the Switch it would be good. I honestly did think the Wii U might have got a port of that game, but never happened. Jay Seller, welcome, dude. Hope you're doing well. Power Watt, say, where did I get my Switch? I pre-ordered it literally as soon as there was the Switch event back in what was it, January the 12th. Why I know the date exactly, I don't know, but still. I pre-ordered it straight away. I knew I had to have it. And it was a good job I did because, yeah, it's been sold out for a while now. I just feel bad because, you know, there's so many people that still want it. And Nintendo could be selling bucket loads of this console. Yet they just can't make enough of them. Oh, Nintendo, what is wrong with you? You never get this right. Look at the NES Classic, you know. So many more people wanted to buy it. People were paying. Shawnee, why? So many people were like paying 300 quid for it on eBay. And it's like, you really messed up, Nintendo. Look at the Amiibos. Some of those still go for a lot of money on eBay. Yeah, please like the stream. That'll be awesome. Grey Silverblood, welcome, dude. Good to see you back here. And we're back with Facecam as well because some people were a little bit upset that on Tuesday we were playing Smash Brothers. There was no Facecam. So it's all good. Amazon has it for so much money. 400. Is that actually what they're charging? It's not like a a third-party seller, is it? That sounds pretty normal, though, for the cost of the Switch in America. Let's try and use a shortcut. Oh, you what? My lovely mushroom that was going to take me to first. Who got that lightning? Tell me. Second. It wasn't Seanie, was it? For once. Well done, well done. I'm not even going to pronounce that Russian word. I don't even know what Russian is for well done, so... Calamity Panda, welcome. I'm new. Well, enjoy your stay on the stream. Ozcat, $500 in Australia. The problem is, it does sound like a lot, I guess. But in reality, you know, the conversion rates, it probably isn't too bad. Jay Seller, yeah, I've ordered the SNES Mini. In fact, I ordered 3 just in case I missed out. But I've actually promised them to friends if I end up with 3, because they missed the pre-orders. If they end up with 3, sorry, if I end up with 3, I will sell them to them. It did get a bit of a joke though, because I kept having to check online just to make you know, when they went live, when they're up for pre-order. Yeah, it was the only way to do it. So how, like, normal people that don't check the internet for stuff like that all the time, or aren't savvy, I guess, on the internet, I feel bad for them because they probably wouldn't have ordered it. Peter Plays, see you later. Thank you as always for stopping by. Have a great day. What is the SW? The tournament ID is in the top left. Yeah, just connect to it. If there's enough space, you will be welcomed in. Hey, Steve. What's the friend code? There is a command to get the friend code, but the tournament ID, as I just said, is actually in the top left of the screen, which everyone should be able to see. I don't know how people miss it sometimes. It's like right in your face. Sneaks into first. Thank you for that, Blue. Right, okay. I always get really concerned when I'm out in first place because I know I'm not going to be there for long. I've still got over a lap left, so a lot could happen. Oh, I wish you could hold the coins behind you and use them as a defensive item. Oh, you... Oh. Great. And I've got a rubbish weapon. Claire, I wish the bikes had the option to do wheelies. I mean, you could in the Wii version. Yeah, the Wii version. But that did give, like, an unfair advantage. Oh, you were joking. I don't believe it. I honestly... I hate you guys right now. Oh, shocking. Jay Seller, you know what? I stream sometimes to cheer myself up, so join the club. Have fun. Right, okay. Still quite a few of us. Let's go with anything but Cooper C. Oh, shocking. I'm going to scream whenever I get my Switch. I hope you get it sooner rather than later. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of you guys, you've visited streams where Wayne's here. He really wants a Switch as well. He's just going to have to make do with the Wii U. But yeah, he's mentioned countless times he would love a Switch. Like a lot of people, I guess, but they just can't get their hands on them. COD 3. Hey, Daddy Roro. Call of Duty 3. Wow. That's going back a bit. Yeah, I never really played Call of Duty 2 or 3. A few of the ones after that, I was massively into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and 2. Hardcore those games. Great games. How's my day? I've had better days, but it's all good. It's all good now. All I can say is I'm really happy it's Friday. Tomorrow, that is. Gonna go and see Spider-Man Homecoming Saturday night. Looking forward to that. Steve, are you going to Nintendo Summer of Play? I've never even heard of that. What is it? Explain to me. Whatever it is, it sounds pretty damn awesome. Welcome back, Alan. Good to see you. Do not hit me. Or use these red shells wisely. So, who've we got? I don't want to take out Al Nin again. Weird. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to settle for third here. Just fire the red shells anyway. Renuka, I think the game just kicked you out. That is bizarre. It wouldn't be the first time something's happened like that. Eric, don't worry. Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Always appreciated when you do stuff for the streams. You get to see new games like Splatoon 2, Super Mario Odyssey, new consoles such as the Nintendo 2DS XL. I'm sorry, did you say new consoles like the 2DS XL? I get what you mean, but that doesn't really sound that appealing. Tasha and Rachel's Toy Corner. Welcome to the stream. We got a raid, guys. James, thanks. Do a try to not laugh challenge. You know what? I'm gonna do that at some point. I was talking to a couple of friends about that. I said maybe if they want to do it with me as well, I think it could be quite funny. That'll probably be a video. I could possibly do it in the stream, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Totally not told to cookie raid. Hey, Fast Fizzy. I love the cookie emotes there. Go careful with those. You might get kicked. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do something like that. If they did something nearby for me in the UK. Splatoon 2 I'm going to be getting anyway. Mario Odyssey I would love to play. But again, it's... Where's the... If they do one in the UK, where's it going to be? If it's in London, it's not too bad. If it's up in Birmingham, which they sometimes do, or Manchester, that's way too far to go. Could you maybe restart the tournament? I don't think you can, to be honest. I've just set the tournament up to reset every week. And plus, you know, I'm already halfway through the stream, so I don't really want to go and do that. Hey Jiwoo, welcome. How's it going, dude? That was a good shot. That was a great shot. Steve, am I happy for Splatoon 2? Well, I've pre-ordered it. I played the test fire a while ago. It was good. So only time can tell if I really get into it. I will wait and see, I guess. I'm hoping I'm going to enjoy it. Hey there, cool pro dude. Welcome. Yeah, enjoy the stream. 6th place. Excuse me. Ah, Eric. Odd. I will look into that after the stream for you. I've not even logged into Nightbot since last time, so weird why it's done that. Ah, I've jumped up to 4th, no, 5th. No, 4th. Excellent. Agent Frank. Are you like a proper agent? Agent Frank, FBI agent. Welcome to the stream anyway. Joanne, welcome. Hey there, I did see you. Calamity Panda, I can't join. If I join, it puts me into a new session. It does that sometimes. I don't know why. It just does. Keep trying is all I can say, or do like a hard reset of the Switch. Try and come back in. I consider Mario Odyssey to be Nintendo's take on GTA. Well, I totally agree with that. The whole Donk City. Not quite sure on the rest of the world. I've always said though, why doesn't Nintendo do like a friendlier version of GTA? It would be awesome. Just imagine you're like playing as any of the characters. If they want a proper story, maybe keep it as Mario or a few characters. You could have like racing still. You could, well, I guess you could get away with not stealing vehicles, but that would be cool. Obviously, you've got all your objectives. I've always kind of thought of that. I remember a few years ago I watched a TV show called Robot Chicken. And they actually did like this whole Mario GTA thing. I laughed my arse off, honestly. It was a bit gory, but man, it was funny. Is Robot Chicken even still going? I used to love that show. It was so good to just watch in little sections and things like that. They're only like 10 minutes each. But yeah, Mario Odyssey, definitely looking forward to that. I really must get it pre-ordered. I've yet to do that. Am I still going to be streaming it in an hour? I'll probably be finishing in just under an hour, to be honest. Gives me time to relax a bit, watch something, chill for a bit. I usually find a couple of hours of Mario Kart is enough. Awesome. Let's try and put these mushrooms to good use. It actually worked. It actually hit someone, the boomerang did. True Pixel, you're still there. Awesome. It's on Adult Swim. Yeah, Robot Chicken, I mean, when it first come out, oh, it was awesome. I think later on it did get a bit predictable, or maybe repetitive is probably the word there. But whenever they did like a Nintendo skit, you know, the Zelda ones, the Mario ones, Resident Evil, oh, I love that stuff. It's great. I need to get back to it. I need to see if I've missed much. I remember why I've stopped watching it. Yeah, weirdly, I don't know how you guys put up with it in America, but the TV shows are like, they'll be on as normal for a week or two. Keva Montano, thank you for the sub, dude. Enjoy your stay. Yeah, in America, the TV shows, they have like 2 or 3 episodes, then there's a 2-week break. Then they have about 2 more episodes, then there's another week break. And I mean, I watch a lot of American TV, so this happens, you know. When I watch Flash and Arrow, I'm like, really? I've got to wait 2 weeks to catch up. It's a nightmare. Especially when it leaves it on like a really good cliffhanger as well. Okay, let's move on. Steve, thank you, dude. Really appreciated for the sub. Enjoy the stream. Keva, what's my friend code? If you want to join the tournament itself, it's actually top left of the screen, but Eric has kindly put it on the screen in the chat for you. Agent Squidward, I can't stand it. What was that? Sorry, was that Robot Chicken? I don't know. Friend request received. I will add shortly. Alan, Rick and Morty. I recently watched Rick and Morty. I kind of binged the first series in about 2 days. Series 2 I took a little bit longer, mainly because I knew how long it was going to be till Series 3. Watched that over the next 2 weeks, I think. Then I was going to wait for before watching the first episode of Series 3. I left it a week and I was like, nah man, I've got to find out what happened with Rick. Because he ended up in jail or something. I was just like, I can't not read spoilers. So I watched it, pretty good episode. Comes back in what, July? End of the month, something like that. Or end of this month rather. But man, you know, with Rick and Morty, I don't find it very funny. I find it very clever. Whereas stuff like Family Guy, don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching that every so often. I don't think it's as good and clever as it used to be as well. But Rick and Morty, good stuff, good stuff. You're playing as Luigi, cool dude. I just realised I'm playing as... What? Did I really choose Baby Peach? Weird. I don't know what I was thinking there. She's not too bad though. Alright, try and get up into first if Shawnee will let me. So he has a banana trailing behind him. Need to be a bit careful there. Oh, what is he like? What is he like? Oh, it's all gone wrong. At least I didn't fall off there. Hey, once you're 15 cool, welcome to the stream. We've got quite a few new people here today. Welcome, welcome. Floor Cruz, welcome there. I didn't see you there. Hiding at the top of the chat window, I see. My mind kind of goes on autopilot sometimes. Especially with Mario Kart. Finally, I get Bullet Bill. 4th place. Oh, I'm happy with that. I was doing terrible. I'm guessing Shawnee come first there. DMAC995 though, we have a contender. Danny in 3rd. Nice work, guys. Let's have a quick look at the stream. Next race, play as your persona. Oh, you mean what's his face? Tanuki. Cool. Right, let's go with Super Bell Subway. Shawnee, you're doing great. I'll tell you that. You're doing great. Let's have a look. Season 3 of Rick and Morty continued July 30th. Not too long. Not too long. Yeah, I will request friend request. Sorry, I will go and accept them very soon. Cool pro dude. Rainbow Road is so hard. It's impossible not to fall off at least once. And stupid lightning, yeah. I'm with you there, dude. Not my favourite course. This one, on the other hand, I've kind of got pretty good at, he says. Says when he's 5th. I tell you what, guys, I know Rick and Morty is back at the end of the month, but Game of Thrones is only days away now. I haven't looked forward to a TV show for so long, especially since usually we get it in what, April? I really hope that show delivers. I think it's like an hour 10 minutes, hour 20. Oh man, Game of Thrones for life. Right, somehow I got back up to 2nd. Next time you get in 1st place, G-Woon, how is that working out for you? Oh. Glad to hear you back in, Renuko. It really does some strange things, the servers. I know they're releasing the app for Splatoon 2. I've mentioned it before, but I kind of hope they get it working with Mario Kart as well. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 3 mushrooms. Didn't really do much, but still. Dolph J, welcome. You know what, guys? It's like... Okay, I was going to say, it's not worth raging at any game. Not to the extent where you feel like breaking stuff. Andy, welcome. Welcome there. But... Yeah, when I used to play the Wii U version of Mario Kart, I would rage quite a lot. It's a good job that I wasn't streaming it, because I was effing and blinding all over the place. I took it a lot more seriously then. I need to change from Peach. What have I done? Oh, I left it on Peach. You know what? It just takes practice, you know. You'll get there in the end. A lot of people do say Mario Kart is very random. But it goes to show, like, Seanie is being very consistent, getting first places. So, obviously, he's doing something right. And this is kind of what I tell people that I've played local games with that have given up because they say it's fixed. Things like this. Mario Kart Wii U is trash. It's pretty much the same game, dude. Because of the battle mode. Okay, I'm with you on that one, but I don't agree that the battle mode is that great on this. I think it needs work. It shouldn't be random. It should give you the option of choosing what mode you want to play. Some of the modes I just flat out don't like. But it's better than nothing, you know? So, there we go. I just really haven't tried it that much. That was kind of like, before I started playing the online races on the Switch version, I was mainly playing battle mode because it was all fresh and new. I just, yeah, it didn't do anything for me. But to some people, I'm sure it does. No worries, Steve. See you soon. Shocking. So, I am getting destroyed. Yoshi Valley from the N64 is a good battle map. I guess with all those turnings and different routes, that is probably the best battle map in the Wii U version. But even so, Nintendo should have included it as standard on that. I don't understand why they didn't. Doesn't make any sense. Eighth to fifth to fourth. Eric, I'm glad it's nothing to do my end. I do keep an eye on the program I used to stream, XSplit. It usually flags up if there's a buffer issue. Thankfully, it's still on 0 for buffers, so... how is 2017 going? Me, I'm getting destroyed. ADH game in 2017. Creepy man. Yeah, I mean, I've got a Twitter. Twitter account is... Let me see if I can remember this. Should pop up on screen. I also have Discord. I'm getting good at this, aren't I? Yeah, weirdly enough, Niall, I don't think he's been on the stream today. I forgot to change the character again. Niall posted on the Discord that I should open up a fan art section. I was like, yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm cool with that. But yeah, it would be cool to actually get a few more followers on my Twitter account. It just got into the double digits, so kind of getting there. I do try, hand on heart, I do try to post some interesting stuff on there. But yeah, not all the time. I'm a bit rubbish at Twitter, but I slowly am getting there. Hey, the Emerald Sword. Will we play 200cc? I am planning to do a 200cc at some point soon. It's just down to making sure everyone's happy doing that. Because there are still a few maybe inexperienced players. Jumping into 200cc is, let's be honest, it's crazy. It's fun crazy, but people need to be aware that it's not a walk in the park, really. But hey, maybe next week or something. A while ago, someone did ask, what item would I like to see returning into the next Mario game, or to be added to this as DLC? And you know what? I completely forgot that the power switch was in the Wii version. They totally need to bring that back. Maybe get rid of the piranha plants, something like that. But the power switch was one of the items I quite enjoyed using in that game. Right, go grab that. Yeah, true. I do promise I will do 200cc at some point. But yeah, it was more just down to making sure people were okay with that, really. What happened there? My Joy-Con just kind of desynced or something like that. You know what? I didn't realise how big the Animal Crossings really are. It's kind of creepy that they're all bigger than Mario. That can't be right. Sergeant Gyros, welcome to the stream. Do you hope they make GTA 5 for the Switch? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did bring it out for the Switch. It could handle it. But, you know, it's already released on every other format. And not only that, already like 50+ million people own it. It would be quite cool to have a portable version. Eric, let's have a look at what you've written. I've managed to make a simple bot on Discord. Opportunities, etc. You know what? That sounds pretty good to me. I'll have to talk about it with you. See what you can do. The POW is easy to shake off. Prevent yourself from slowing down. Renuko, it definitely looked like they were bigger. They look like giants. Yeah, I don't want to go to Animal Crossing if it's like that. It's more weird though if they're taller than Luigi or Rosalina. That is tall. They are pretty tall characters. I don't know how tall they're actually supposed to be. I've never really seen a fact sheet about them. Who knows? Who knows? Once you're 15 cool. Thank you for the sub, dude. I must have missed that. Really appreciate it. So we've got... Oh, the level that just reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph. What come first, this or Wreck-It Ralph? Pretty sure this was after. I always kind of stick over to the left there. Not that it does me much good. Bit of nice tight cornering. The Mega Mushroom, yeah, that's another good one. Would like to see maybe that return. I just feel that a lot of the items need updating now. Hello, my brothers, my Yoshis. Oh, that was a nice shot. Ethan, what's my favourite Mario Kart? This is... Mario Kart 8 is definitely my most played. The Super Nintendo one, it was the first game, man. I love that game to bits, but I never played it as much because of, obviously, no multiplayer. Well, online at least. But generally, I've enjoyed all of them. Like for the DS one, for a long time, I would have said that was my favourite. Up until Mario Kart 8, anyway. Come on, let's get through the donut. Oh, just gets into 6th place. Yeah, the DS one, you had online, you had the mission mode. Great game. That's all I can say. I would generally say I've enjoyed all of the Mario Kart games. They've all been good. I'll tell you what, guys. Have you seen the new video footage of Mario Kart Arcade VR? It looks pretty good. I wish I could use it with my VR headset. I just had to think there because I lent my VR kit to my brother. I went to pick it up earlier. I left it there. I don't believe that. Can't believe it. But yeah, the VR game looks really good. Check it out. The Emerald Sword, I will add friends after this match. How's about that? Kevin, what's your favourite character? What, in the game? Probably Yoshi still. ECR 2004. You're at Disney World. Jealous. I'd love to go back there. It was maybe not so much Disney World. But like Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, stuff like that. Disney World, though, is still good to pop in and visit. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gone. Yeah, definitely enjoy your time there. In fact, why are you on a stream? I'd be like on a Space Mountain or Splash Mountain by now. Wreck-It Ralph was first. Okay, fair play. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Mario Kart 8 come out around the same time as Wreck-It Ralph, but that track in particular was DLC, wasn't it? So. How often do I stream? I stream, at the minute, I've been streaming Mario Kart on a Thursday, Mario Maker on Sundays. On Tuesdays, it's kind of like a bit of a mix-up. Usually once a month now, we try and stream Smash Brothers. But been trying to play a different game each week. So the week before that, we did Yoshi's Wii U game. Yoshi Woolly World, that was it. Week before that, Danger Zone or something. I believe next Tuesday, perhaps. I'm not too sure. There's some ideas. Try and keep it 2-player because of a friend Wayne comes up. I am considering as well maybe to add an extra day streaming. Maybe a Monday. I haven't decided yet. But it all depends really. How much time I get. Stuff like that. 11th. Okay. Hand up. That was rubbish. I'm not denying that. At least I didn't come last. That honour goes to Cool Pro. Hey, Blue, welcome. Blue is awesome. His streams, they're great. If any of you guys have not gone to his Mario Maker streams, and I would seriously recommend them, because I personally feel he's a better a Mario Maker player than me. I was watching a stream the other day. I was just like, there is no way I can do that. It was kind of like jumping off shells. It had these spike walls, jumping off shell to shell. Shell jumping. Nightmare. Definitely go check him out if you've never heard of him, or his channel. It's great. And yeah, it was his birthday the other day. Congrats. True. I just made my free Link to the Past save files in Japanese. That is really random. Why would you want to do that? ECR. I'm at a hotel because it's raining. I'm about to go out now because the rain is moving out. One thing, right? When I've gone to America or Disney World, whatever, I love the rain, because in the UK, when it rains, it's cold, it's wet. In America, yeah, sure, it's wet, but it's refreshing. And also, it doesn't, yeah, it's nice. It's good, you know, I didn't really mind it. I was more than happy to, like, go out into the parks, get wet. Because, you know what, usually it's so humid, or the sun will come out soon after, you dry up pretty quick. You go to a theme park in the UK, if you go on a water ride, you're staying wet for like the rest of the day, unless you're very lucky to pick a day where it's sunny, which occasionally we get in the UK, but still. Gilzor, oh man, we've got a lot of great streamers here. Gilzor, again, he runs a YouTube channel. Go check it out. He's a pretty awesome little dude. He does quite a lot of streams. I saw he did like a Jackbox stream. I will have to try and do that at some point. I love a bit of Jackbox myself, and if I can get it up and running to play multiplayer, that would be even better. True. Fair enough. That is a good enough answer for me. Third place. Yeah, that didn't go too well. Right, let's head up to first. It's way out in front. I'm not really too sure if my red shells are going to work here. Yeah, go check Gills' channel out as well. I think you will like it. Right. Come on, come on. How did I go from second place to... Every time. Okay, we've got a couple of good items. Will it help? Maybe. I never go this route. It's quite interesting to see, actually. And a blue shell. Fourth place. Better than nothing. No worries, Gilzor. You know what? I'm really happy that you managed to get your laptop sorted. It took what seems like months, didn't it? I bet you were going crazy just wanting to get back streaming. NXZD, welcome to the stream. Gilzor, Jackbox stream broke down. Could you help me fix it on Discord? I don't really know how I'd fix it. Basically, all I do is run it, and it gives you a code, and everyone joins to it. I thought that was as far as it went, really. Dear, let's have a look. Emerald Sword. Am I going to be streaming Splatoon 2 World Premiere? Unfortunately, I believe that is, what, on Wednesday? Not Wednesday, Saturday. It's a friend's birthday. I'm going to go and see Spider-Man Homecoming. And typically, it would be the time that the Splatfest premieres. If it was on Sunday, I would have been up for that. But I will be playing it once it's actually released, so I will look forward to it. I hope the match hasn't started. I think that's about it. I'm going to have to come back. That was close, that was close. Why does everyone like Baby Park? I'm not really one of those people. Don't get me wrong, it's a bit of a laugh, but it's a very random track. And it's alright, you know. I just remember playing it on Double Dash, and me and my friends, we would just like crack up laughing. Or the opposite, start moaning at each other. Because you know how it all works. Right, come on. I really hate taking the left turn up ahead. It's... Oh, you are joking. I'm sure I just used that red shell. I made it, that's all good. True Pixel, yeah, I saw you had been playing on another streamer, Streamer's Jackbox. Was it Nintendo Addict? I can't remember, to be honest. But I've seen you've been playing it. I don't know really if I could hold myself back, because whenever I play Jackbox with some friends, we are always pretty... how can I put this? Yeah, we use some obscene language and drawings, so I don't quite think that's going to work too well for the streams. But I hear that you can put a family-friendly filter on it. I don't know. I don't know about that. I need to look into it. But it's always a laugh playing it. G-Woon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. I've practically seen most of the Marvel films in the cinema. Most, anyway. But I do have a bit of an issue nowadays with some of the Marvels. They are all starting to become a bit too much the same. But I hear good things about Spider-Man, so fingers crossed. Sorry, Andrew. Let's hit you with a red shell there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. It's just a bit of a shame that it's on at the same time as the Splatfest premiere. Go, go, go. That was terrible. I need to get some top threes. Definitely. Got about 20 minutes left of the stream. Hey, Bob Anson. Thank you for watching the stream. Maybe see you again. Let's get CND. CND to 200k subscribers. I don't know who CND is. True Pixel. I'll check. Yeah, I played all the games in Jackbox. I don't think they all work for streaming, especially the ones where you have to like look at people's faces or things like that, or pointing. I don't know how that would work. G-Woon, I'm going on vacation during Splatfest. Do you have Wi-Fi? That is the question. Alan, thanks for stopping by, dude. I will see you again, no doubt. Cheers. Captain Nintendo Dude. Ah, I know who you mean. I thought he already had like 200k. He was the guy that stood out in the line, didn't he, for the Nintendo Switch. I remember watching one of the videos he did I think it was about why do people hate on people that like Nintendo games. And you know what? I thought he was pretty sincere during the video. I completely understood. Because even for myself, you know, in the past, people like, I told them I play Nintendo games and they're like, aren't you a bit old for that? And you're trying to explain like, yeah, but Nintendo games, you know, they play so well. They are proper games. They're not like Call of Duty, which, I don't know, to me doesn't feel like a real game at times. People swearing at you all the time. Yeah, I just... Don't get me wrong, I like them. But the Nintendo games, they've got a certain charm to them. A bit like Disney films, I guess. I've always found they're suitable for all ages. And it goes to show because a lot of older people have bought the Switch. I think, you know, if someone says that, I don't really care. I enjoy playing Mario Kart. I enjoy playing Mario. I'm sure you enjoy doing things that I've got no interest in, so yeah. I think as well, the older you get, the less you care about what people think. Hey Rubis, welcome. I can't believe I'm like missing out on loads of items here. I need to pull off something sneaky here and give me something good. Oh, you what? I don't believe that. I'm left with a rubbish banana. Yeah, and a 7th place. You guys are way too good. Way too good. Grey Silverblood. Yeah, exactly. You know, grew up with Nintendo as a kid. Oh, so you turned to 15. Oh, you got to stop liking Nintendo now. Why? If you enjoy still playing the games, continue on. Yeah, I don't really see the purpose of one day waking up and saying I'm too old to play Nintendo games. You're never too old. And yeah, generally they're, most of the time, a lot more fun than a lot of the stuff out there. 6th place. Nice one, Renuko. Ozcat. Yeah, it must be pretty late over in Australia. I think it's probably a good idea to go to sleep. Yeah, I'm only streaming for 15 minutes or so, yeah. Hopefully, within that, I get a top 3. I would love for Wario's Mountain to appear as well. Or Mount Wario. I'll get the name right one day. George Vlogs TV. I wish I could join the tournament. Might be getting a Switch soon. Hopefully, you know, hopefully you get it soon enough. Exactly, you know, to a lot of people, the Wii was the first console they ever got. And you know, if for a lot of kids, it was a great experience, you know. Motion controls, some of the best Nintendo games on the system. A lot of rubbish games, but a lot of unique ideas. Yeah. Just keep playing Nintendo games. If that's, as long as you're enjoying them, keep playing them. That's not to say other consoles don't have great games. I think it's just down to the fact where don't be a fanboy. Enjoy playing Nintendo. Enjoy playing PlayStation. If there's games on it you like. There's no reason just to stick with one console. So that's my kind of point of view anyway. Hey there, Mr. P Shooter. Man, it has been a long time since you've come on my streams. I remember that name. I'm sure it's you. My first console was a Wii as well. Yeah, I would probably say like at least 50% of people that come to my streams, their first console was the Wii, and they always have some good memories of it. And you always will, I can guarantee that. Mario Kart Wii was the first game you owned. You know what, that's not a bad first game to own for a Wii. You couldn't really have done much wrong with that. Rubis, Game Boy Island was my first console. Game Boy Island? Yeah. Advance maybe? I don't know. I've never heard of a Game Boy Island. Sounds like something that I probably would have bought if there was. Oh, come on. Fourth. Oh, that was close. As I got hit on the line, I thought for a second there that someone else was going to barge past. There is a Splatoon 2 World Tournament tomorrow. It's on Saturday, pretty sure. If there is one tomorrow, then I don't know. I haven't been invited to it, that's all I can say. After the N64, I got the Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, I own both of those consoles. Both good systems. N64 maybe is showing its age a bit, but you still got good games like Mario 64, playable as ever. Emerald Sword, I'm Game & Watch, Kevin. Awesome. Yeah, I was going to say it's Saturday. Yeah, as I said, I'm not going to be around, otherwise I probably would have streamed Splatoon 2. GoldenEye was a good game. Yeah, I played that recently actually. The plan was to do a stream of that at some point, but there was an issue with the N64 we were using. I was never that great at GoldenEye, but a couple of friends, Dave and Wayne, who also help out with the streams occasionally, they're pretty good at that game, and we did a practice run. And we got up to the train, which is about halfway through the game. And the N64 went a bit weird, so... No, it was the joypad, that was it. So we haven't really gone back to it since. Wayne has been playing, what was it? GoldenEye Source, which is a remake of GoldenEye's multiplayer. Grab that. Fire. But yeah, I mean, I've mentioned earlier, I'm getting the Super Nintendo Classic. I would like an N64 like Classic or N64 Mini, but half of the good games were owned by Rare, so is it really worth doing? Probably not. Just dig out the old N64 or emulate it. Okay, this could be my chance. I kind of jinxed myself there, didn't I? Spoke too soon. Yeah, definitely don't want to be hitting that red shell. Dolphy. I will read that comment in a second. I don't have a great experience with PC gaming. I hope you didn't break it. I bet your parents weren't happy if you had to pay for a new screen. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Fourth. Third. I was not expecting that. What happened? What went wrong? All right, in that case. True Pixel. If you've never played it, don't worry too much, but it is a good game. Pitchy Gamer 493 Loon, welcome. Mr. Doc, hey. That was wild, Shawnee. Totally agree. So I probably got 3 more races left in me. So let me swap out for another character. Let's go Dry Bowser. Good game, good game. Renuko, I got a PS2 after my first N64. I was a big PS2 fan. I don't know if you can see, but I've got a lot of, well, quite a few PS2 games. Unfortunately, a couple of weeks ago, I was doing a bit of a retro night, invited a load of friends round, hooked up the PS2, managed to find a cable so I could use it on my TV, turn my PS2 on, chuck the game in. Yeah, it wasn't reading the discs. I was so disappointed. Yeah, so the PS2 appears to be dead. Someone's offered to fix it for me, but I just haven't got round to it. The PS2 was never like the best machine for not breaking down. My original PS2 broke, then I ended up getting a PS2 Slim, and I hadn't played it for at least 2 years, and yeah, it's not working. A lot of the old CD based systems though, all of like my Sega CD, my original Wii, they all have issues. But you look at cartridge based systems, they're all working absolutely fine. It was a sad day, I'll tell you that. We had to, oh that was it, I brought down my GameCube next, and I couldn't find the cable to connect it to the TV. And then, yeah, I found my broken Wii, and it kind of just about worked to play some GameCube games. Played through like Double Dash, F-Zero, what else? Sunshine. But the TV quality was naff. It was fun for a bit. WarioWare. That was a great game. I love playing that again. So random. Matej, I do apologise. You are more than welcome to join the tournament, but I am not going to be streaming too much longer. I'm pretty much got 2 races left after this. And I'm out of here. I'm out of here after that. It's already going to be, what, 9 o'clock? Oh, you idiot. I'm not. I've kind of lost focus now. Making excuses already, I know. I don't usually say this, but if any of you are new to the channel, you know what, I'd love it if you could at least consider subscribing. And why don't you just give the video a like as well? I will say no more. But yeah, it's good to have some new people on the streams. Oh, Mr. Doc. You know what? Kingdom Hearts. I love that game. I've still got Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. One day, I'm going to buy the PS4 version. When it gets a bit cheaper. I have got a PS4. Problem is, that game is pretty long. And I'm not sure how I would find time to play it unless I streamed it maybe and gave up one of the other games. BlueFuran. I consider, yeah. I'm pretty sure you already subbed. I appreciate it, dude. Mr. Doc 5. Thank you for the sub. It's getting pretty warm up here now. It's been a pretty coldish day, I guess. ECR 2004. See you again, dude. Newclare. Someone else watching the Portal series. Yeah, it's really tricky with the Portal stuff. Well, any of the videos. Cluster Truck, Portal. Definitely people, if you watch the videos, leave me a comment, because sometimes I kind of feel if it's like worth my time doing. I love doing them. But like Cluster Truck, the editing is a bit crazy. And sometimes I kind of feel like I like doing the videos, but should I use my time for streaming instead? And I don't know. It's something I'm kind of looking into. If the videos take off. But yeah, playing through Portal again, it's been good. It's been years since I played that. It hasn't had its issues though. Because it's such an old game, it's crashed a few times. I've got a couple of other games lined up, which are quite short to do. But yeah, it's cool that people are watching them. Thank you for that. See you, Ethan. See you again, I hope. How Renuku did not get that, I don't know. Or maybe he did and it just didn't update on my screen. Declan, awesome. Yeah, it's Cluster Truck. Man, the last set of videos. Usually I've been releasing them Mondays and Fridays. The last set was incredibly difficult. So the next video probably isn't going to be out till next Wednesday. Portal will be out tomorrow and Monday. Cluster Truck next Wednesday. Portal should be over quite soon. I think there's a couple more videos to go. But Cluster Truck, that last half of World 7, I was pretty much raging. And I don't rage. Very often at least. Oh man. 6th plate. I've lost the plot here. Excellent. That is the first time in weeks I've got that. Will it help? I hope. Go, go, go. Third. You know what? Happy with third. Mr. Doc 5, thank you for stopping by. Okay, let's make this the last game, guys. I've got to go after this, so... he's almost done. Yeah, I've got one last race. I just really hope it's neither... These 3 levels, they do nothing for me. D-King! Oh, you've changed your name. D-King, yeah, sorry, dude. Oh, Super BH Gaming. I'm going in a minute. That's real bad timing. Do I have an upcoming game that you're looking forward to the most? Mario Odyssey, obviously. Looking forward to that. South Park is another game looking forward to. I might stream that, but people need to be aware of the language in the game. But yeah, there's still a few games coming out later this year. Rainbow Road, what a fitting track to leave the stream on. Unfortunately, yeah, last race rather. I'm actually just trying to think what other games are out later in the year. I'm sure there's still quite a lot. There's quite a lot coming out around November time, if I recall. At least this track is better than the other one, so... DBZ Planet, thank you for the sub, dude. I will never forget that. Whoever just shot that blue shell. You've made an enemy for life. Right, red shell, come on, do me proud. I think it's going to be a third, yeah. I finished third. You got to tell all your friends now, Dolph G. Shawnee didn't come first for once. Kiva is definitely a worthy opponent there. Awesome. That was pretty epic, but guys, I really need to go now, so if you're more than welcome to stay in the stream. I should have asked Eric to set up a raid, but I think we've left it a little bit too late now, so I'm gonna really have to disappear. Cool. Okay, guys, as always, yeah, I already mentioned it, but if you could give the video a like, that would be great. I will be back on Sunday for sure playing Mario Maker. I might be able to do a stream some point Saturday, but it's definitely not going to be Splatoon. So, yeah, otherwise it will be back on Sunday. Cheers, guys. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your time. Day, rather. See you later.